Welcome to the ultimate guide on how to turn your Netflix addiction into your most powerful English teacher, a method that takes you from passive watching to active mastery. We all know the feeling of binge-watching an entire series and realizing we didn't learn a single new sentence. And that is because there is a massive difference between watching for entertainment and watching for education. To truly learn, you have to change your mindset and follow a strict step-by-step roadmap. The first and most difficult step is what we call going cold turkey, which means you must immediately stop using subtitles in your native language. Because as long as those are on, your brain is just reading a translation rather than processing the English sounds. Once you have committed to English audio and English subtitles, you need to choose the right content. Do not start with complex movies or period dramas like Bridgerton, where the language is archaic and difficult. But instead, choose sitcoms like Friends or The Office because they use simple, repetitive, everyday language that you can actually use in real life. Now, here is the core 3 times method that will take up most of your study time. First, watch the episode with English subtitles just to enjoy the story and get the context. Second, watch it again with your notebook ready to pause and write down every slang word or idiom you don't recognize, like nuts for crazy or raining cats and dogs for heavy rain. And third, the most important step is to watch the scene again with no subtitles at all to force your ears to recognize the raw sounds without the crutch of text. Once you can hear the words, it is time to speak them using the shadowing technique, which is essentially English karaoke, where you pick one specific character, like Chandler, and repeat their lines at the exact same time as them to mimic their speed, intonation, and emotion. If the actors are speaking too fast, use the playback speed settings to slow them down to 0.75x. Or if you want a challenge, speed it up to 1.25x to train your brain to process information faster than normal. Finally, to become truly fluent, you must stop being a silent observer. Pause the video when a character asks a question and answer them out loud, or shout advice at the screen, because this builds the confidence you need for real conversations. If you stick to this routine, switching off native subtitles, using the 3-pass method, and shadowing, you will understand 50% more in just 1 month. And within 6 months, you will likely be watching everything without any subtitles at all.